My childhood was quite intense, although video games took up most of the time.
Son, go eat!
Mom, I haven't gone through all the Mario levels yet.
Surprisingly, as a child, it's always easier to come up with some incomprehensible bullshit that would entertain you, which is hard to achieve as an adult. What are we doing today, man? Drinking? Vomit? And sleep. Classic. As a rule, childhood is not childhood without your homies. And in my case, close communications from the ages of 10 to 12 years old fell on my own older brother and my cousin.
A tight family circle!
If you're watching this, you must be clinically depressed.
So, these three children's brains, bursting with ideas of what to do with themselves, sometimes came up with such a game that for the most part, everything ended badly. If you think that by bad, I mean some kind of childish prank like broke a glass, playing with the ball at home, then you are mistaken. What was it worth to cut out old CDs and sharpen them into throwing stars and play catch-up with them in a room 3 by 3 meters? Ugh. Well, we'll come back to that later. And now I'll tell you about a more light pastime. Our usual kicking of the balls around the rooms ended at the moment when a boombox appeared in our life. More precisely, the most important part of it. For us, it was the record button. Yes, this story is about how I would have been fond of editing since childhood. Well, or what do I call it? I don't know. Oh well. At that time, it was popular for all the boys in the neighborhood to listen to the group Lamb of God, which performed some really obscene songs, coupled with some kind of remade old-fashioned folktales. And in the parents' opinion, listening to the group was equated to a drug addiction, because there was so much cursing in these songs that there was almost no non-cursing words. And everyone listened to this band either with their homies or at home, by themselves.
What is that? A Lamb of God? Oh my God! Holy One, save this unbeliever!
In the name of Father, Son, and the Holy Pig, get out, you devil!
And our trio of brothers, inspired by the Lamb of God, began to record their own fairy tales. But not just with their voice, but by inserting moments from some movies. That is, it was like this. We would sit around the tape recorder, turn on the recording, and start selling some classic fairy tale like, once upon a time, there was a grandfather and a woman says to her grandfather. And at that moment, we press pause and turn on some movie on the TV and look for an epic phrase and already continue recording from that. Turned out something like, once upon a time, there was a grandfather and a woman says to her grandfather,
"Run, bitch, run!"
Oh, we love to insert phrases from very scary movies. Our collection of recordings was truly huge, and we were all shaking at the very thought of someone's parents hearing it. Therefore, often one of us had the idea to destroy it all. But there was no stopping us, and we made such crossovers as Scary Movie and The Tuxedo, coupled with a fairy tale about Yvonne the Fool, Mortal Kombat and Pulp Fiction, coupled with the fairy tale Colobok, and many more. It all turned into daily gatherings from morning until late at night, and it was really cool. I was just looking forward to getting up really early with everyone else and get together and start recording. Until the fateful day came. I was warming up before recording while waiting for my brothers. My warm-up was a bit extra unusual and looked like this.
What the fuck? God damn it. I fucking love you, you fucking bitch. You fucking bitch.
What? What did you just say right now?
Yeah, the window on the street was open and everybody heard me. It wasn't just my mother, it was a whole bunch of fucking relatives. I was so scared that I forgot how to breathe for about 10 seconds and by God, I thought I had leaned back. And after a portion of an excellent belt and separation from my dandy, we all decided that it was time to get rid of the recordings. And as in gangster movies, they finished off all the records.
Finish them off, Tony.
All right, boss. Bang, ba-bang, ba-bang. Done, boss.
Great, Tony. Now let's have a glass of warm milk and come up with a new plan to take over the world, huh?